right, my good people. I hope you all are having an amusing day. My name is Paul Poshen. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, I want us to talk about TITANX. I can remember very well the initial stage of TITANX about 3 ago or more than 3 months ago, if I may say. I made video about TITANX. I was begging you to buy. I was begging you to mint. I was telling you the potential of this TITANX. A lot of you people ignored me. A lot of you said, "Oh, it is a zero coin. This coin is worth nothing." But I didn't blame you people. I didn't blame them because they are newbies. They don't understand the game theory. What is game theory? Or likewise, a lot of things that I have told you before. Like I told you to buy ZF. Now go and check the price of ZF. ZF have already pumped 6x. I remember telling you to buy it at a penny, at 2 million market cap. And I can remember a toll one guy from, I don't know the name. He was like saying, "Oh, that ZF is high. I can't buy from here. Oh, it's a zero coin." Today it have already pumped 7x from my call. Likewise, C. I told you to buy C at 1 cent. Now it's sitting at $1. What about ICP? All this coin I told you about, you miss out completely. You are wondering what is wrong with you, and your wife is now asking you, "Oh, baby, what is going on? How is your portfolio doing?" You don't even know what to say. You can't even stand the chance to tell her that you have lost all the whole money. You are blaming yourself. That is because you don't listen to me. That is because you don't take action. That is because you underestimate me when I tell you to buy a coin. So go and check the YouTubers. How many of them told you to buy ICP when I was telling you to buy ICP at $2? Go and check all these YouTube, all these influencers who are now calling C, oh C, oh C. How many of them told you to buy? But I told you. What about OP? All this coin, I mentioned it. I told you. And none of you have come and say, "Oh, you have made a good call in this coin." And what about in 2022 when Bitcoin was 15,000? I told you this is the bottom. And Crypto Capo told you, "Oh, it's going to go down to 10,000." We never see 10,000. That is why I am undercover crypto agent. Nobody take me for granted. If you take me for granted, you will learn in a hard way. That is for sure. I promise you. If you don't do what I'm telling you, if you don't pay attention, if you don't do your research, if you don't learn, you will learn in a hard way. Nobody will tell you. This is a cryptocurrency. It's about your money. All right? You are going to lose a lot. So if you don't learn it, if you don't know how to invest, I promise you, you are going to lose everything. And some of you have already quit. You are quitting in a bull run. Remember when Bitcoin was 20,000? I made a video. I said we are going to have a crazy bull run. And I mentioned some of the coin that you are going to buy. And then I told you that everything will pump, regardless of the coin. Look at it today. Now, all these coins have already moved from accumulation phase. That means you are not having a good buy if you are buying them today. You are not buying a good buy. All of them are up 10s, 7s. So it means that you need $6,000, $10,000 to get a good buy. But before, you could get $1,000 or 500, even $100. You make a good buy. That is the power of listening to me, of subscribing to my channel, of doing what I told you to do. All right. So why am I saying all this? I'm just giving you instances that have already happened. My track record is there. You can check all my videos. What I said in my videos, go and check all of them. So my track record is simple, straight and simple. That is why I am a crypto agent. So even if you don't thank me, I will thank myself. I will be proud of myself because at least I know that I have saved one person. That is the reason why I created this channel, is that even if I can save one person from not losing money, I will be glad, because I lose a lot of money. I didn't get opportunities for somebody to tell me buy low or buy this coin. No, never. Every time they want to tell you something, is only when a coin is up 100s, 500s, because these people, they don't believe in this project. That is it. They are just, understand. I want you to understand something now. Understand, there are people who are just content creators. They are creating YouTube to get viewers, to get money. So they always want to jump in the next trend. So if C is pumping today, they will make video about C, talking about C, not because they have already told you before. So I want you to understand they are content creators. They are not investors like me and you who are investing in a coin. So I am not a content creator. I am a crypto investor. So I am only using this channel to educate you what you should know, what you should not do. All right. So when you are listening to a content creator who always mention more than 20 coins in a day, every day, just to engage in viewers, to keep his YouTube busy. If you are following this kind of people, I promise you, I swear that you are going to lose every money that you have made in your entire life. Just promise you this. Mark this word. So when you are started to invest in cryptocurrency, mind people who you are listening to. That is for you to understand what you are getting yourself involved in. All right. So, but today I'm just saying this for you to understand that taking action, listening to me, pays a lot. Just like I'm going to analyze you what is going on on TITANX. This is the last opportunity you might have to change the history of your family. And if your father or your mother is a millionaire, you will not be here watching me. You will not even get notified when my video is on. It's because you are poor and you want to change your life. You want to liberate yourself from poverty. You want to give your children. You want to create a generational wealth. That is why you are here, and that is why we are here to make it happen. And that is why you should dedicate your time, dedicate everything, learn. I'm telling you to learn this. You have to learn this. You have to work hard. You have to do your own research. So you don't have to rely on what people say. You have to know when the trend have changed. Understand what is a game theory. That is what I'm about to show you now. The game theory on TITANX have already changed. It have changed, of course. I remember when I was telling you, begging you to buy. I'm not begging you anymore. I'm just showing you the game theory have changed. The game have changed. Buckle up. Those of you who are get in or get lost. All right. My In the last 3 months when I made my first video about TITANX, if any of you could remember very well, TITANX was about you will have to spend 350 $360. That is about 0.1 0.002008. That is $360 to 1.7 million billion X. That is what you could have got in your 280 days miner. All right. And I explained, I beg you to mint. I was like always, I always beg you people. I was begging you, mint. This is TITANX. I was making this video, sweating on top of that video. And a lot of you inground me. I get a lot of told. People call me so many names. They said I have lived Zen. I'm not talking about TITANX. I told you, listen, this game is a game to you. Listen, pay attention. None of you pay attention, but some of you pay attention though. All right. But today, rewind it to 123 days of TITANX launch. Now, look at what have changed. Pay attention. You are going to spend $718. That is double, more than double of what you could have spent before. And guess what? You are going to get 1 billion. 1 billion. You are going to get 1 billion TITANX. The game have changed, of course. And guess what? In the next 20 hours, the difficulties will increase. And before, the early adoption amplifier was about 10%. Today is sitting at 5%, 6%. That is the game theory I was telling you about. So TITANX, the game theory I was telling you about. In our eyes, before our eyes, is shrinking. The supply is getting low. The demand is getting high. The fee is shrinking before our eyes. That is why you see the price is holding up more than Zen. Even the circulation supply is out, is more than Zen, but it's out more than Zen. So I told you that this is a Zen clear. This is everything that you need in 2025, 2024 to retired. But none of you believe me. None of you pay attention. So I want you to understand this game theory. Listen, I want you to picture it very well. In last 3 months, you could have spent $360. and get 1.6, 1.7, 1.7 billion. Today you are spending $100. So basically, you need $700 to buy this. It's better you buy this with $700 than mining it. Are you seeing it? So it's better that you buy it than mining it, because you are not getting a good deal anymore. So that is why I was telling you about TITANX. I told you that because when the demand is high and the supply is low, people will be they will eat it up to 3000x. Very easy. So now, imagine the. I want you to listen to. I want you to pay attention to human psychology, how human being behave, and in a bull run. In a bull run, when Bitcoin hit all time high, everything hit all time high, and Titanes, and I come and people put up a chart, all right, and you need like $3,000 to mine Titanex. Everybody will feel like I have completely missed it. Everybody will feel like, oh my god, before I was using $360 to mint this. Now I am getting, oh, I'm going to buy. FOMO will be in. That is the game theory I was telling you about. FOMO. People will start to FOMO because they have discovered that they need $3,000 to mine 100 million Titan X. And this will happen in 280 days of Titan X. You will be needing one each. $3,000 to mine 100 million Titan X. So that means that Titan S 100 million Titan S should be worth $3,000. Basically, the market will react. The FOMO will kick in. That is the game theory I was telling you about, to pay attention, not Zen. All right? Jack Levin have messed Zen up. Yes, everybody thought it's a good thing. Likewise, me and you. And until Jack Levin mess it up, so I don't blame him. This is crypto. Everybody can mess it up. Even me, tomorrow I can decide to be a fraudster. And it's for you to start following me or start looking for elsewhere you will be getting your information. This is crypto. Everybody can change, including you. All right? So I want you to understand this game theory very well. So when people in Bullon, I want you to understand Bullon. When Bullon come, when Bitcoin hit 80,000, 90,000, everybody will buy. Money will be everywhere. Money will be everywhere. There will be money in the market. So people will be looking, what am I going to put money in? I'm going to make a lot of money. I want you to understand that. I want you to have that in your side your mind, that money will be everywhere. Money will be floating everywhere. People don't know what to do with money. But during that time, I will make video. I will advise you what you should invest to hedge yourself and wait for the next bear market. But because people will be thinking, oh, there's nothing like bear market anymore. This is it. We are going to $1 million from here. But that is not the case. So during that time, FOMO will be in. People will start to FOMO. Everybody will be FOMOing in. And people will pull out this chart. When they pull out this chart, they will realize that you need 3,000 each to mine 100 million 100 million Titan S. So guess what? You, as a human being that have saw my video from the first day, that have saw Titan S from the first day, and you realize that at a time you need $360 to mine 1.7 billion, and now today you need $3,000 to mine 100 million. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sell your bag of Titan S, or are you going to buy, or what are you going to do? This is a FOMO. FOMO will kick in. That is why I said FOMO will kick in. We are going to moon. This is happening on Hex. We see it on Hex. People, we see it on Hex. You stake Hex, you get more Hex, and people were like, I stake my Hex. See, this is, look at my ratio, look at my price. People, FOMO will kick in. And when FOMO kick in, what happened to the price? Price will explode. And that's why I told you that Titan S is going to do a 1000x, nothing less than 1000x, because of low market cap and game theory on it, and because of too many zero. When a coin have too many zero, I will wait it for not when you knock out this zero. People will guess it will knock out this zero. They will knock out this zero. People will say it will knock out this zero. They are counting zero. They are not counting market cap. But when a coin have like a decimal, like high decimal point, like $5, $10, $50, when I want to buy, maybe I buy three. I will say this three will not make me a billionaire. I have only just three, you know. they are not comfortable with that. But when they buy 100 million, 200 million Titanes, they will feel like, oh, I have 200 million. This is human psychology. I want you to understand human being, how we behave. All right. So why am I telling you all this? I'm giving you a hint so that you don't underestimate this project. Don't say, what can Titanes do? Never. This is 123 days, and this price is still holding. It have been trading in 1 million, 2 million market cap ever since it launched till today. It have never traded more than 1 million market cap. That means that people are interested, people are buying, and the liquidity is almost $1 million in liquidity. So guess what? In the bull on, the buy and bond will kick in. Let's go to buy and bond. The buy and bond will deploy. When they deploy the money for buy and bond, oh my goodness, this is going to be a life changing opportunity for me and you and everybody who are listening to me. We get it right this time. This time around, we get it right. All right. So when the buy and bond, I want to show you something. When the buy and bond kick in, because the buy and bond have not started yet. You know, when the buy and bond kick in and hyper and what did they call it? The other one, hyper. Yeah, hyper launch. And people will bond the Titanes to get hyper. Hyper is like a stable coin where you stake your hyper and get more hyper, just like that. And when all these projects launch, my brother, my sisters, that is going to be a life changing opportunity. Is going to be a history will be made. That is when people will start to discover my channel. That is when everybody will, when they put out a chart, they will see that I was begging them to buy Titanes at a low point. And people, you know how people behave. You know, when they discover that, they will be like, "Oh, what am I doing? I didn't know your channel since. What have I done to myself? Oh my God!" That is when they will be interested. That is it. That is how human being behave. All right. So I want to show you some things, some statistics that you need to be aware of. Now, buy and bond have already born about 21 trillion, and 23 trillion is in liquidity. 12 trillion is at stake. 170 million, 170 billion is a penalty. So have you seen what have already happened in this protocol? You see what have already happened. A lot have happened. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. I want you to see that very well. So, but I want to give you a hint. I want to give you a hint. Some of you who are wondering, have you completely missed out? What are you going to do? Are you going to mine? Like I said, if you mine, you are not getting a good deal, because you are going to mine, you are going to spend $700 and wait for almost 280 from now. So 280 days from now, maybe we are out of bull on, maybe we don't know. All right. So mining is not the best option. The best option I'm going to give you is this. Pay attention. I want to give you the best option if you have not get in, when you should be planning to get in. And this day might not come, this day might come, but if you have not get in, I will advise, because you have seen that it have already deep. All right. You can get in 50% from here, buy 50% from here, and wait on August, September, November, and December. That is when we will hit the higher inflation stage of on Titanex. That is when people like me, who started the first days minters, we started to claim the Titanex. So that is the best time to buy, because some of these high first days minters, they are going to dump. Some of them are going to dump. So when some of them are going to dump, is I think the market, look at what happened to Zen now. Zen is having higher inflation, regardless that we have a bad founder, but it's having higher inflation now. So now is the right time for you to buy Zen if you want to buy Zen, when it is having higher inflation time. Let me take you back to Hex. Do you know the best time to buy Hex is when the highest payday was about to happen? That is when it dips 70%. The first stakers, when they are getting their payday. So some of them have already tripled their staked, and some of them dump immediately. That it was the best time for you to buy Titan, for you to buy Hex. And from that day that we have higher day stake, all right, on Hex. I'm just giving you a reflect on what happened to Hex. So doing a payout on Hex, doing that first, the first people that stake the Hex, doing the payday, that it was the best opportunity for you to buy Hex, because it deep. A lot of people who claim their Hex, their stake, who triple their coin, they dumped, and people, believers, buy it and stake, and they are the one that made 10,000x. So people who sell it that day, they never make that 10,000x, and that was the bottom. So when we are going to see the higher inflation stage is going to be on August, September, October, and December. These 4 months is giving you an opportunity for you to accumulate it. That is going to be your last opportunity for you to accumulate it, because I believe if TITANX is going to dump, it's going to have a higher inflation stage. That is when I'm also going to claim my 1.7 billion. So that is when I'm going to claim my 1.7 billion. So what you are seeing now is only 3 months mintas are the one dumping like this. So imagine when the 280 days mintas are going to be dumping their own. You have to ask yourself what will price be. So I think that is when you are going to be getting a good deal. But after that, guess what? That August, 280 days. After that 280 days, if you want to mine TITANX, you need one ETH. So one ETH will be costing you $3,000. We don't know what will be the price of it. Maybe it will be $12,000. Maybe it will be $10,000. So you will be need it. So when you need one ETH to mine TITANX, guess what? You are going to be getting 100 million TITANX. Are you understanding me? So you are going to, maybe it will be $12,000, and you are going to be needing one each to mine TITANX, and you are going to be getting 100 million TITANX. It's left for you to decide if you are going to sell your TITANX after claiming, or you are going to continue holding. So I'm just giving you a hint when you are going to be looking at the bottom to buy TITANX. So this is going to be the bottom. August, September, October, this is it. Then 2025 is going to be the day of TITANX. It's going to be the year of TITANX to do a 1000x, because there is no more TITANX to mine. Basically, everybody will be building, everybody will be hyping it up. Bitcoin might be all-time high, Porsche might be all-time high, and the money will be flooding everywhere, and everybody will be rich. So this is very simple. Plan your retirement now. So plan your retirement now. Like I'm telling you, I have warned you before. You didn't listen to me on ICP. You didn't listen to me on ZF. You didn't listen to me on C. You didn't listen to me on many coins that I've given you for free without asking you for money. Unlike all these big influencers, they create a Telegram group collecting money to teach you how to make money. Who does that? So if I know how to make money, why don't I teach you for free? Why will I ask you to pay $100 to learn? That's because they don't know. They are collecting your money, using your money to increase their wealth. You are thinking they are making money on trade. They don't make money on trading. 9% of people who are trading are losing money. You only make money if you are planning for long-term game. So if you are here for short term, you are not going to make any money. You will only make 1x, 2x. You get out of the market. We are the one that will make 1000x gain, and we are the one are willing to risk everything. We can go to zero with it. We don't care. So I want you to understand this very well. So when you understand it very well, you will understand what I mean. So I want you to look out on this very, very well. It's very, very important that you look out and understand that this is going to happen. So when this happens, that is going to be your opportunity to buy. August, September, October, November. After that, 2025, there is no more inflation. The inflation will not even shake the price, because people, and we are not seeing a lot of miners, because people are now starting to buy. That is why it went from 7 to 9 cents to 9 penny. All right. So I want you to understand this very well. I want you to game theory. I hope you understand this game theory, that now this money used to be $360. This one used to be 1.7 billion TITANX. Now you are getting 1 billion. So maybe in next 30 days, you are going to be getting 800 million. And the next 200 days, you are going to be getting 100 million. So when all these things cut short, guess what? Everybody will start to FOMO. So when everybody start to FOMO, what next? We are going to the moon, baby. We are going to the moon. You make a generational wealth. You set yourself up in life. You give your mama the better life she deserve. You give your wife a better life she deserve. You give your father the better life he want, and you give yourself a better life you wanted, you always wanted. So this is a game of changing your life. This is a game of changing your generational wealth, creating wealth for your grandchildren. So that's why I always emphasize on you doing your own research, you manning up on your own. Don't lie down and looking for. If you want to do, I know a lot of people when they want to do a research, they they go on YouTube and search what is the next 100 us coin. You don't do research by doing that. If you do that, that's how a lot of these YouTuber content creators. That is how they get you. I want you to understand something. When somebody is a content creator, is trending every video, every coin that is trending, he will make video about it, talking about it. He is not an investor. You don't need to listen to this kind of person. He's just making that to engage in viewers, to get more viewers on his channel because YouTube probably will be paying them. So they need more viewers. The more viewers they get, the more money they make. That's why they jump in on every coin that is trending. So you don't make money by listening to such people. You listen to people like me who are an investor like you, who are putting their money where their mouth is, who is telling you the little things. So if market dip, I'm feeling the pain. You are feeling the pain. We are together in this. So that is why you should be following me, subscribing to my channel. It's very, very important. So I am congratulating those people who are in or who take my call serious on ZF, who buy OP, who buy ICP, who buy Moonbeam, who buy Porsche, Porsche X. So all these coins that I have given you have done nothing less than 7x. The lowest performer on is have done 3x. All right. So congratulations on everybody, on each and every one of you. Like I told you, one of my subscribers just hit $1 million on on his portfolio. So that is good. We are making it. So like I said, a lot of us are going to be a millionaire in 2025 and the ending of 2024. There's no doubt on it. But I'm begging you to manage this money very well because a lot of us are going to lose this money likewise. Most likely, a lot of us are going to make this money, lose this money. That is how crypto work. I want you to get out of of the market. So once you have made so much money that you want, get out. Put your money on a stable coin. Go into real estate. Go and buy a land or buy a house. Put your money where you can sell it in a bear market and buy back. Don't keep your money on fiat. You don't make more money with paper. You don't make more money with paper. So you make more money by buying buying asset that will appreciate in price and selling. So don't keep your money on fiat currency. All right. So once we make this money, make sure you don't lose it back. So making so much money and losing it back is better you don't make money even at all. It's better that you don't even come across my video. So that is what I'm have to say to you now, that we are going to make this money. So I'm just giving you a hint on what is going to happen on TITANX. So when this happen, that will be the bottom. That will mark the bottom. That is when you should buy TITANX. August, September, um October, November. Make sure you take note of these months that I'm calling 2024. All right, it's going to be a year that we are going to change our life. All right. So Titaness, don't sleep on it. I have explained how the FOMO will kick in. FOMO will kick in. I will have explained human behavior to you for you to understand what is going to happen. So I want you to understand. I want you to stop listening to 17 years old boy living in his parents' house, sitting on a desktop telling you to buy a meme coin. Come on, guys. I told you that you don't need to trade a meme coin when your portfolio have not hit $200,000. You have no business with meme coin. I don't care if it's going to change your life or it's going to double your money. I don't care. 99% of times you are going to lose every money. So you as a starter, this money, this is your hard-earned money. This is not a house's money. You only buy meme coin with the house's money when you have dumped on newbies, when you have dumped the money on stupid monies. and made a profit, that is when you started to gamble. Right now is not a time to gamble. I want you to understand that very clear.